Hi guys, welcome to Love and Info with the one and only Love. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's feeling at their highest vibration, and if not, I hope that you're trying, and I hope that you're being human, and I hope that you're living every day to your best, even if it doesn't feel like the best. Just a quick update on my life. Ever since I did that video about like your values and your fears, all in a nutshell, my life has been considerably changing. And I wouldn't say that I had been feeling my happiest every day, but I've been learning to balance my emotions a lot more and therefore actually accept my reality from a more realistic point of view. I guess you can say I'm less delusional. But with that being said, today we're here to talk about our third eye chakra, our pineal gland chakra, which is the one connected to our pineal gland, which is the emanating all of we think, therefore we are. What is the third eye chakra? Well, for those who are into tarot, I don't know if you know who the high priestess is. The high priestess is a metaphor for our deepest connection to our higher self. The one that hasn't been influenced by reality, the one that hasn't been influenced by society, the one that hasn't been influenced by no human being, not even ourselves and our negative programmation, but the part inside of us that knows who we are from the root in our DNA. Openness, imagination, is a lot of words that come with this third eye chakra. It's also known as aha. Aha. Is the center of duality of a person. It separates the I from the rest of the world, meaning that it will bring out your true personality that makes you unique in yourself, yet a part of everything else at the same time. So as much as the solar plexus talks about respecting ourselves, we start getting to know ourselves because we respect ourselves, so we want to be our higher selves. And then there comes the heart chakra, which is the love for ourselves, so now we love ourselves. And then there's the throat chakra that makes us speak up about who we are and find and makes us, and it helps us find that a specific thing that we like to do, that thing that we're good at, the higher purpose. And there it comes down to our third eye chakra, which is the one that gives us the unique personality to therefore do all these unique things that we were meant to do. Now, there's also the thing where I read that we're not fucking special. Not nobody's special. It's those who are special are those who fucking try like they're special. Like they try their heart off. And it's that you need to try so much to, that it's only your higher purpose, you know? So in order to get there, you must figure out a way of, unblocking these chakras. Some of the psychological and the behavioral characteristics of this chakra is your vision, your intuition, and your perception. Like, have you ever been so connected to the world and so connected to that around you and so connected to yourself and therefore with the expansive star that we all are, that any kind of subtle change on the environment, any kind of subtle change on the in the room and the energy, like you can feel it, and we're not talking about like your partner so well that anything that changes in him you can feel, but like you are I've heard someone said this before, and I didn't really know what they were talking about, but I kind of did at the same time. It's almost like when you have deja vu and you're like, whoa, something just fucking went down, and then you get the deja vu feeling, but this is not deja vu feeling. It's just that thing, because a lot of the visions that we're able to see with our third eye chakra are not the most clear. That is why we have to use our intuition. That is why we have to be able to separate our personalities from the rest of the world, so we can see what we should see of this of this um of these realities that are around us. And it also motivates us. It's the inspiration of our creativity. So our creativity comes from the sacral chakra, right? But where does the inspiration for this creativity come? Bam, all the way up here. You see past your veils, you see past your delusions, you see past your reality. A lot of the times when let me see, you must learn to focus and relay your way into a different way of seeing in order to see beyond distractions and illusions, the way that we can live more aligned with ourselves. So this basically, this eye, this metaphor of an eye, is that intuition that allows you to see past all the distractions, past all the things that the universe throws at you to see if you're really ready and aligned for whatever you just asked for. So if you ask for a new job, they will send you a distraction. If you ask for a new career, they will send you a distraction. And it's your third eye that will fixate you into this that you need to do, and you will be aligned with your higher purpose. So once you have worked yourself through all of the rest of the chakras and you're heading there, and then life sends you this fucking Scorpio energy to like just see if you're fucking ready for it, and it starts throwing shit at you, this is what will keep you focused. This is what will keep you aligned. This is what will keep you into it. When you have an imbalance, now this is the scary part. I've been doing a lot of shadow work lately. Shadow work is it's making me feel really shitty. You know, but at the same time, it's like I know I'm on a good path. I know that I am overcoming all of those negative either traumas or patterns or behaviors because I'm accepting them. And it doesn't get like, oh my god, poor me, what am I doing, you know? But it does get like, all right, fuck, here we go again, you know, type shit. But when you're in when you have an imbalanced third eye chakra, you're stuck in an emotion, you're stuck in monotony without being able to look beyond the problem. So you think you're stuck in a routine, you think you're stuck in an everyday go, and you're just not able to see yourself outside of it. You're like, I don't know how I got into the situation, but I'm not able to even see myself out of it. Like, I don't know how to get out of this boring job. I don't know how to get out of this fucked up relationship. I don't know how to level up anymore. I don't see myself leveling up. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm lost. And that is a sign of imbalance, of an imbalanced third eye chakra. Now, I think that you have to be really careful of is delusion, because without the help of the rest, this being disconnected from the rest of the chakras, you kind of start creating, because this is your pineal gland. So your pineal gland is the imagination that creates the energy, the quantum energy that creates that sub-reality in which you eventually collapse into your reality, into this reality, and you make therefore a manifestation. But when we don't align all of that to ourselves, we simply start believing that, and we become delusional between what's in our minds and what are we really about to manifest into this world. So we get really lost in our own dreams. We get lost in space. We almost go back to it's delusion. It's complete delusion. It's that thin veil between delusion and manifestation. And that's why it's very important to, especially if you have an active imagination, especially if you believe that you're good at manifesting, it's really important that you keep your third eye always open. So that is really it on the notes for the third eye chakra. Now I'm just gonna give you guys like it's right here, and the way you meditate about it. The sound is A-U-M. And you basically do this, and then you fold the rest of your fingers like that, and then you unite all of your fingers while these ones are touching each other. These ones are touching each other. So you fold all of your fingers except your middle finger. And while they're folded, you make all of your fingers touch. And you place it right here in the middle of your heart, in the middle of your breast. And then you go, So that is the chant for it, and that is the mantra for it. The color is a dark blue. Foods are blackberries, plums, and purple grapes. You know what's so funny? We have a fucking salad at work that has blackberries, it has plum vinaigrette, and Asian pear, and kale, and purple kale. I mean, I fucking love my job. The elements are all of the elements are united here and help this come together, because remember, this is the place that creates what collapses into our reality. This is the place that creates realities. This is the place that creates our reality. The elements are all, the oils are patchouli, cedarwood, and lavender. The frequencies are 852 and 963. Now, I brought my old book from you. I don't know if you guys remember this book. This is from years ago. Well, like a year ago. So 852 La is to awaken intuition, return to spiritual order, and it helps you realize the connection we already have with whatever higher power we choose to believe in. So 852 is to awaken our third eye chakra. It's very important. I'm gonna start listening to it a lot. I've forgotten about this higher frequencies. I have been focusing on the lower frequencies like 417 and 174 and 285. All of that. I have a whole video on them, and I have a playlist here on the channel, and there's a video about all of the healing frequencies and what they're used for, if you want to go and take a look. Also, you can use a higher frequency like 963. 963 is to awaken a perfect state. So it's kind of like 528, where it brings back your DNA to that, and that's why 528 resonates with all of the chakras, because what 528 does is regenerates your DNA back to original state, so that you are allowed to access the own information that it's been placed on your DNA out through years of being who we are. So we're all stars, you guys. We're all fucking stars. Oh, the stones are amethyst pearl. We're all fucking stars. So let's stay vigilant. Let's stay awake. Let's stay shining.